Hey there, Coach Chuck with Inspired Edge Coaching here. Today, I want to talk about something that goes against the grain of all of our natural instincts: surrender. In a world that often glorifies self sufficiency, surrender can feel like a weakness. But in God's kingdom, surrender is a strength. Surrender means we give up control. It's letting go of our need to be in charge, our need to have all the answers in advance, and our need to look good or achieve recognition. It's not just a passive resignation, but an active choice to trust God, even when the path is uncertain. When we surrender, we are saying to God, your way, not mine. Your timing, not mine. Your will, not mine. It's a posture of humility, a recognition that we were never meant to carry the weight of control on our own shoulders. Take Abraham, for example. God called him to leave everything familiar, his home, his country, and his people, and walk into the unknown. God didn't give him a detailed plan or timeline. He simply said, "Go to the land I will show you." Abraham surrendered his plans and trusted God to lead. And because of his surrender, he became the father of nations. Surrender doesn't mean we stop working, dreaming, or pursuing goals. It means we release the outcomes to God. We trust Him to provide and to come through in His way, in His time. This trust is not easy because it often requires us to walk in faith, not by sight. One of the biggest barriers to surrender is fear. What if God's plan doesn't align with my desires? What if His timing feels too slow? What if the unknown is too risky? But the antidote to fear is trust. When we know the character of God, that He is good, faithful, and loving, we can trust Him with the unknown. Psalm 37:5 says, "Commit your way to the Lord, trust in Him, and He will act." Surrender is committing our ways to God, releasing the need to figure it all out, and trusting Him to act. It's not easy, but it's freeing. When we surrender, we're no longer burdened by the weight of control. We find peace knowing that the God who created the heavens and the earth is the one holding our lives together. So I challenge you today. What are you holding on to too tightly? Where is God calling you to surrender? Maybe it's a relationship, a job, or even your own expectations. Whatever it is, let it go. Walk with God into the unknown and trust Him to lead and provide. Surrender is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of God's best work in you. Let me ask you this. Are there areas in your life where surrender feels impossible? Maybe you're carrying the weight of fear, doubt, or uncertainty about what comes next. You don't have to navigate it alone. As a coach, I help men and women like you release the burdens that hold them back and step into a life of clarity, confidence, and purpose, fully aligned with God's will. Together, we can uncover what surrender looks like for you and how to trust God more deeply as He leads you forward. If this is resonating with you, let's talk. I'd love to walk alongside you on this journey and help you take that next step of faith. You can visit inspirededgecoaching.com/discovery call today to schedule a free call to explore more. Because a surrendered life is a life of freedom, and freedom is waiting for you. Let's step into it together. Thanks for watching, and as always, I believe in you.